Now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Cleveland Indians and the Boston Red Sox. Get ready for Red Sox baseball next. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Shortstop, number 12.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Pedroia to his right. He has it. And a heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning.
Center fielder.
Striding in, Michael Brantley. Certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will land foul. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Cozart with the tag, and he is out at second base.
Batting third.
Settling in now, Nolan Arenado. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And he's in at second base with a first inning double. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll be back in standing up. Has a look, now the pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Those 2-out hits are so big, they're so valuable, and to have a 2-out double, now you got a chance to drive in a run and get on the board, but it looked like you were going to get nothing.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Zach Cozart.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Matt, you know, the rough patch they've been in right now, it's dropped them to 500. And as a result, you're trying not to get to that 500. But sometimes you're looking at it so much and you're fighting and clawing and you find yourself at 500. You're just frustrated as a team. And that's what I see them right now. Inconsistent and frustrated.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Chopped weakly to the left. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Jose Abreu. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. A 2-out hit will bring Adrian Beltre to the plate now. Here's the third baseman, Adrian
Batting fourth,
Beltre. And a quick
third
glance at the
baseman,
numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the
Beltre.
plate this year. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And then that's a pretty good swing and a miss. That retires the. Coming to the plate now, Russell Mackey. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Russell Mackey.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Right over the middle, knee high. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball two.
1 strike.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Brandon Geyer waits on deck. Line towards center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard. So striding in, Brandon Geyer. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Brandon Geyer.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball two. Here's the 2-1 from Price. Got a piece. It's 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Carlos Santana. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. The 0-1 on its way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Young is there. Oh no, he totally missed it. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Runner back standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The cutter runs outside. Ball one. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Back in standing. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low. 2-0.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
In there, and it's even now. 2-2.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Now batting, Chris Young. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Center fielder, Chris
Good
Young.
swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a swing by Pedroia as this one's on the ground out to short. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Moreland. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that. That's a really nice.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss. Striding in once again, Francisco Lindor. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Francisco Lindor
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-1 from Price. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
The 2-2 coming now from Price. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And now a pitch on the way. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Lindor is retired, and there's one away.
The center fielder.
Here's Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Here's Price now on 1-0. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Now Price is 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And he makes the throw to first. Brantley is retired. 2 down now.
Third baseman.
Here's Nolan Arenado. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
That's the game changer right there. That's the difference between great and good. This is why he's great. He's able to put a ball in the corner where most guys can't.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Robinson Chirinos.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now the pitch. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
So we got him swinging. Robinson Chirinos is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike one. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And the changeup is way low that time. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is going to be a foul ball.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Lays off. 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. Here's Justin Smoak now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. Digging in to try it again. Russell Mackey.
Russell Mackey.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Brandon Geyer comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low. 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game. I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Santana.
On the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. A base hit in his first trip.
Jose Abreu.
Fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch outs now, and there's 1 away. First pitch on its way.
Adrian Beltre.
Grounded back up the middle. To his left. Lindor. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Up next
so now 2 away for Chris Young. First delivery to him on the way. Left field and deep. Gordon ranging back, and it bangs off the monster. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dustin Pedroia comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. A big lead off a second. Now the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Santana finds it But the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And he is in there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
2 strike pitches chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. 1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2, and he will strike him out. Ready for another chance, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jason Kipnis.
Now the first pitch here from Price. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
I had him guessing that time, as he's barely able to foul it away. Now the 0-2 from Price. And another foul ball. Price ready with another 0-2. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there. And that's out number 1.
7, Alex Gordon.
Here comes the first pitch. Alex Gordon is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here it comes, 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Shortstop, Francisco
On its way is pitch
Lindor.
number 75. Hit hard on the ground to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Andrew Benintendi comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Left fielder, Andrew.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Lindor is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Robinson Chirinos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Hit well towards the hole. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Kevin McHenry will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Kevin McHenry.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Now a throw over. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And a bluff move here to first, but it won't draw a throw. Another one sent foul. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Here's a look over to first. And again a throw. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Brantley is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Mookie Betts. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. 1 run, 4 hits. And 1 error on the Boston line score. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And yet another strikeout. Striding in.
Leading off for the Indians, center fielder Michael Brantley.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. And a dive there from Pedroia, but he comes up empty. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single. Here's Nolan Arenado. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Justin Smoke.
Tyler Thornburg takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 47, Tyler Thornburg.
Justin Smoke is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got it.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Digging in once again, Russell Mackey, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. Ronnie Chisenhall will get a chance to.
The Indians, number 8, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Henry Owens is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Yan Gomes will get a chance to really deliver off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the bases loaded and nobody out. Soft liner to the right side, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. 2 runs are in. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Guyer. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And a throw behind the runner at 3rd. Runner back safely. Carlos Santana stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed. Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Beltre into foul territory. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. In to score the runner from third. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Ready for another chance. Alex Gordon, third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hey now.
One ball, no strike.
Pickoff throw to third. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Has a look, now the pitch. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller. So here's Francisco Lindor now. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Runners back. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. On the ground to the left side. Backhanded by Cozart. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as this. Ready once again. Jose. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Now batting, third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Lifted in the air to center field. Brantley is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Young. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Hit down the third baseline. Gloved by Arenado. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Michael Brantley.
Mario Guillen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
78. Mario.
And he'll step off and try again. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
And Beltre will take this one in for route number 1. Here's Nolan Arenado. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
And there's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Squared that one up just a little late. Smoke waiting on the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
It's time.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one. And I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Mitch Moreland. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. Moreland around first on his way for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. The left-handed hitting.
Left fielder, Andrew.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's thrown first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Catcher.
Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retained. Digging in for his second at bat, Yan Gomes. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Gomes.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Now a ball line fouled off to the right over the Red Sox dugout. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Digging in, Brandon Geyer. Neville Peck will come on now and pinch run here. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Addison Reed is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Number 4 will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
3-0, here it is. Lifted in the air out to center field. And Young is right there to make the play for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping into the box, Carlos Santana. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Dribbled to the right side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as this. Here's the shortstop. Zach Kozar. He'll get things started now.
Shortstop, Zach.
New pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a little tapper. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Into the box now, Mookie Betts. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Line towards center field. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. So coming to the plate.
Number 79, Jose Abreu.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Cody Allen enters a little earlier than usual as he'll be asked to get 5 outs to try to earn the save here. In the dirt here.
37, Cody Allen.
And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And this is fouled at the plate. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And this is taken for a called third strike. So they go right at him with the base. It's open and it pays off. And now there are 2 gone in the inning.
Number 12, Brock Holt.
Bat explodes as this is popped up. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox now batting.
Leading off for the Indians, the left. Fielder number 7, Alex.
And now we'll see some action in the bullpen. Tyler Naquin will try to get his club a little. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Fernando Abad enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Now playing center field, number 12, Brock Holt.
Yanked on the ground down the line. Right there is Beltre. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in, Michael Brantley. He's 1 for 4 for the game. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The windup and the 0-1. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. A little roller toward the hole. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. In now, Nolan Arenado. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hard hit at third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Dustin Pedroia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Number 15.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Brantley has a play. 1 down. Digging in now, Mitch Moreland. He doubled his last. Andrew Miller comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-hander. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command 0-2. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting, left fielder
Andrew Benintendi is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
And there's ball 2 now. The set and the 2-1 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Catcher.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And Soto able to lay off there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Grounded to third. Arenado's got it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really put together a commanding pitching performance out there. Ended up tallying 12 strikeouts, and more importantly, he gave his team a great chance to earn the victory.
For the Red Sox, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 36,298. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Springer on the run. He's got it one away. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. Breaking balls in there that time, 1-1. And that misses, 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Correa ranging up the middle. Throw on to first, two gone. So digging in now, Jose Abreu. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right. Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Astros, center fielder George Springer.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Josh Reddick swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
And he'll get back in safely. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Settling in now, Jose Altuve. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. And he takes ball one. Swinging a soft liner, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. So striding forward now, Carlos Correa. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Betts has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That misses, 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Betts moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Adrian Beltre, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Now the 0-2 to Beltre. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And Beltre wisely lays off that one. 1-2.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
So we got him looking there. Adrian Beltre becomes the first out of the inning. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Now the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Out into right center. Well hit. Pedroia's around first, heading for second. Throw into second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Stepping up now, Zach Cozart, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike two. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And he will beat the tag. It's safe at the plate. So coming to the plate, Robinson Chirinos trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 0-2 pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike three. Coming to the plate now, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Yulieski Gurriel.
Line drive to left. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Evan Gattis now standing in.
Seven. Catcher.
He's set.
Evan
Here it comes.
Gattis.
Ball one. Nobody out. Runner on first. Up around the letters with that one for ball two.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So stepping in, Alex Bregman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ball one. None out. Runners at first and second. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
That was two very good takes. I mean, those pitches are just right there, nibbled on the corners, just missed, but he had the patience to lay off them.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Now a swing and a ground ball.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them home. In to score, the runner from second. Gattis rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the second run scores. At the plate, Aaron Altair. They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. A swinging bunt to the mound. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Digging in for his second at-bat, George Springer. Second at-bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. Hard hit ball to second. Up with the ball is Pedroia. Throw gets him, two down. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Into the windup and the pitch. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to. Digging in, Chris Young. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. Here's the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Digging in to try it again, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A line shot to third base. Quick throw to first, not in time for the double play. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. The tag, and he is out at second base. It's a double play.
Now batting.
Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And this will kick off the wall out near the 3:15 sign. Around second now and headed for third. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Ready for another chance? Jose Abreu. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. Comes set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as striding in once.